Good morning and a warm welcome, dear students. In the last grammar lesson, we have learned tenses, and today we are going to learn in composition how to arrange the given story in a sequence. How to arrange the given story in a sequence. Now, here is a story for you. Let's see what the story has to say. The Cats and the Monkey. The story is about the cats and the monkeys. He said to the cats, "These two parts are not equal." The cats did not get any cake at all. He took a bite from one piece and then from the other, as if to make them equal. Finally, he ate two tiny bits also. He went on biting from both the pieces till only two tiny bits of the cake were left. One day, two cats found a piece of cake. They started fighting for the cake. A monkey saw the two cats fighting. This one is bigger than the other. He took the cake and made two parts of it. Now, the name of the story is The Cats and the Monkey. But have you understood the story? No, you have not understood the story because this story is not in proper sequence. You have not understood the story because the story is not in its proper sequence. All the sentences are up and down. All these sentences are up and down, and that is why you have not understood what the story has to say. The moral is given here. When two people quarrel, the third person takes advantage of it. The name of the story is given, The Cats and the Monkey. But the story is not clear because the story is not in its proper order. It's not in proper sequence. So, we will see how to write the story in a proper sequence. Suppose if you get such kind of story and you are asked to put it in order, you are asked to sequence it, how you are going to sequence. Now here the story is arranged in proper sequence. The Cats and the Monkey. The story goes like this. One day, two cats found a piece of cake. They started fighting for the cake. A monkey saw the two cats fighting. He took the cake and made two parts of it. He said to the cats, "These two parts are not equal. This one is bigger than the other." He took a bite from one piece and then from the other, as if to make them equal. He went on biting from both the pieces till only two tiny bits of the cake were left. Finally, he ate the two tiny bits also. The cats did not get any cake at all. The moral is, when two people quarrel, the third person takes advantage of it. Now children, Have you understood the story? Yes, you have understood this story because the story is written in proper sequence. It is written in proper order. Now, what is story? What is story writing? Story writing is a form of composition, but it needs a lot of practice. And always remember, when you write the story should be written in the past tense. We have learned the tenses, present, past and future. So remember, the story should be written in the past tense. Every story should have a heading. The story should have a heading. Now I will show you what is the heading. The name of the story is known as the heading. And at the end of the story, every story has a moral. Every story has a moral. Now, we are going to arrange a story in the proper sequence. Question: arrange the given story in the proper sequence. Now, the heading of the story is The Cap Seller and the Monkeys. When you read The Cap Seller and the Monkeys, you must have got the idea what the story is about, as this story is familiar to you all. Now, let's see the way the story is written here. He lay down there for a little rest. He was surprised to see the caps on the heads of the monkeys. Soon he fell asleep. There were monkeys on that tree. He collected his caps and went away. On a hot summer day, a cap seller felt tired. They also threw the caps on the ground. When he woke up, he found the caps missing. He placed his bundle under a tree. The monkeys imitated. He looked up. They came down. They took away his caps one by one. He threw his own cap on the ground. Now, have you understood the story? No, you have not understood, because the story is not in proper order. It's not in proper sequence. Now we are going to arrange this story in proper sequence and then write the sequence later on in proper order according to the numbers. Now, the first sentence, which will be the first sentence here? Yes, who will tell me? Yes, the first sentence will be, on a hot summer day, a cap seller felt tired. Number 2, which will be the next sentence? The next sentence is, he placed his bundle under a tree. Next, who will tell me the third sentence? Which will be the third sentence? Yes, very good. He lay down there for a little rest. Next, very nice. Soon he fell asleep. Next is, there were monkeys on that tree. Next, they came down. Number 7, they took away his caps one by one. Number 8, when he woke up, he found the caps missing. Number 9, he looked up. Number 10, he was surprised to see the caps on the heads of the monkeys. Number 11, he threw his own cap on the ground. Number 12, the monkeys imitated. Number 13, they also threw the caps on the ground. And the last sentence is left, that is, he collected his caps and went away. So when you read the sentences according to the numbers, it will make some sense. Otherwise, reading the sentences here the way they are given will not make any sense. So that is why the question is, arrange the given story in the proper sequence. That means you are supposed to arrange the story in the proper sequence. Now, here the story is already arranged. We have given the numbers there, and now the story is arranged in a proper sequence. The name of the story is The Cap Seller and the Monkeys. On a hot summer day, a cap seller felt tired. He placed his bundle under a tree. He lay down there for a little rest. Soon he fell asleep. There were monkeys on that tree. They came down. They took away his caps one by one. When he woke up, he found the caps missing. He looked up. He was surprised to see the caps on the heads of the monkeys. He threw his own cap on the ground. The monkeys imitated. They also threw the caps on the ground. He collected his caps and went away. Children, take your grammar notebook, take a new page and copy. Arrange the given story in the proper sequence and the given story along with the moral. Moral is cleverness is better than force. Here, a cap seller, he used his cleverness. He did not force the monkeys. He used his cleverness. So in certain situations, we have to be smart enough to tackle the circumstances, tackle the situation. And the cap seller was smart enough, and that is why the moral is cleverness is better than force. Children, copy this in your grammar comp notebook. Thank you, children.